What is up, guys? We're back with another Comic Cave review. We've got The System from DC Comics Vertigo from one of our favorite artists.
Yes.
Peter Kuper.
Man,
Artist,
we could fill a
cartoonist,
bookshelf with our collection of Peter Kuper work. But I think this is probably one of my favorites. I don't know about
Yes,
you guys.
it is. It's actually wordless.
Yes.
One thing is, someone that's illiterate, it speaks volume to me.
Whoa, is that sign?
Oh yeah, did a little sketchy sketch in there.
This is awesome. Will Eisner said Peter Kuper's The System is pushing the perimeters of this medium. Bravo.
That's high praise.
That
That
should
is
tell
very
you.
high
That should
praise.
tell you everything you need to know right there. It tells you a
R.I.P.
little
to
bit.
that king.
Yeah.
Is Will Eisner passed away?
Jesus Christ.
Just hoping to meet him soon.
It's
Here we go.
1997 this was released.
This is, you know, that I don't know if that makes me so happy or so bummed
Because DC Vertigo line was fantastic.
Yeah,
Back in the
it
day.
really was.
They had a lot of good stuff like this, and it wasn't all superhero. It was great material like this that we're about to see.
Yep, and it opens up. Reminds me a lot of Watchmen.
Okay.
How that opened up with the city and all that, and on a rainy day.
Peter's Journal.
Well, the main story is going to focus around life in New York. We're going to see the system as it operates, and we'll see the ins and outs, the ups and downs, and
The
the
way
different
money
people
works.
who have to.
What I like
interact.
is a lot of you'll see money and then it'll be exchanged somewhere else.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah, I love that.
And it's also following a mystery of someone of a
Serial killer.
serial killer actually killing strippers. And detective thinking about a kid.
I think his kid or the kid that he accidentally shot.
No, that's probably a kid that went missing that he wasn't able to save.
And that's the beauty about when you don't have a dialogue like that. You can make up the story however you want it to be.
That's cool. We each picked up something different from
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. And it's just life in New York. You see a lot of the same characters over and over. It's very systematic how the way is told.
The
How
guy
it's
going
told.
to visit his dad in the hospital. The journalist.
Yeah, we'll see the characters recur throughout, so you kind of want to pay attention.
What I
Homeless
like
man.
too is how they're like all crossing each other's path.
Mm-hmm.
Like
And
they
sometimes
don't
they interact and sometimes they
they
don't.
Yes.
It's very cool.
And they're just
Tons of social commentary. You're gonna see a lot of really biting comments.
The presidential election is looming. It's almost like it's always looming. This is essentially a time capsule. But what's crazy and what's scary is that the more things change, the more they stay the same.
It's true. The more we as a society progress, we still are doing the same things and we're making the same mistakes.
Well, yeah, that's kind of. I mean, that's
And that's the main source.
right.
Yep. That's the system in it all. Got a guy with
Making a nuclear weapon.
right.
So not good.
Known as
I love how it's like the
subway.
subway signs. Goes into chapter 2. True love. And something I just wanted to point out real quick too is that I love the title. It's on the side of the train, the system.
Oh yeah.
And then isn't that kid writing it too?
Yes.
In the art book?
Yep. And then true love. And then we get a same neighborhood. Oh, I mean, it's a different neighborhood. There's the wrong neighborhood. Apparently, there's some racial tension. At least that's what I got from it.
That's what I got from it.
100%.
And then that's what they told us. It was a racial murder.
So when you do see any dialogue, it's not dialogue, but any writing, it's in the newspapers or in the magazines
right.
or on the
right.
TV
The buildings and
or
stuff.
the buildings.
And then you see,
Hospital.
and then you see a mother and son. She's hearing about all this craziness. She turns the TV off and focuses on her kid, and she has a better time.
Mm-hmm. That's some good advice right there.
Right?
Focus on what's really important.
Dude, Peter Kuper's, the way he uses these colored pencils, man. Is this his colored pencil?
Absolutely. This is one of my favorite pages too. Just like,
God.
oh man, singing just brings all of this, like music brings all these images to someone. And it's like, man, that's powerful. That's really cool.
It's being torn down. And you see the
Cisco.
Sitco.
Cisco.
System company or whatever. A little bit of insider trading.
Still going on.
Yeah, but this is stuff that happens, man. We're shocked. We're shocked.
Oh,
no,
yeah.
we're not shocked. Sex scandals.
I need a skateboard like that.
Right? Drug deals.
Sad.
This right here is heartbreaking. Drive-by shooting. Shot. This man.
Oh, you're right. Okay.
Then we had a kid hacking into the system, taking the funds away from the banker. We have another young lady leaving her job. She gets taken out as well. And we still have our criminal mastermind building a nuclear bomb from what it looks like, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we go into chapter 3. He's found a piece of evidence. Oh, his money's all gone. He goes to the bank, sees what's going on. And he thinks his father's gone.
He doesn't think he sees his
I
dad
mean, that's
died.
another
Oh.
great image. Or a series of images.
Protests going on over the racial killing.
Mhm.
It's, yeah.
How about the Grateful Dead symbol on his hat?
But it's crazy, man. It's crazy and eerie and scary that we're still dealing with so much of this crap today.
Yeah, it is. It's a little bit depressing when you think it's like, man, this system is still just grinding exactly the same way it was
In
30 years,
1997,
20
yeah.
years ago.
More than that.
Is it still going to be grinding in another 20, 30? Like, who knows, man? But it's a grim story with a bit of hope, but
And then he thinks about the kid and prevents him from taking out the killer. And
Gets taken out still.
thankfully, he gets taken out.
It's the epilogue. Stop raining. Simaxco, because that merger finally came through. Video digitally altered. Hey, wow.
That's wild.
What's the, what is it that they're calling
The
it?
face.
the deep fakes
Deepfakes?
dude, you can't trust anything you see online anymore.
No.
It's wild.
Anything.
One world, one corporation.
Yeah, it's fuck.
Police corruption scandal, 31st precinct. And again, the mother and child leaving the city on a plane. So, one of the things that happens throughout this story, if you read the headlines and you read into it, the Muir, the political candidate that to the opposing, party, he commits suicide.
Mm-hmm.
And now it's revealed that it was a fake video. It's digitally altered. This is crazy, man. This is 1997. I wonder if this is why Peter Kuper, I think he disabled his Instagram.
Did he really?
I want to say he did. I'm going to go back and check tonight. But this guy has always kind of really been ahead of his time. He's the one that wrote that Trump comic
Yeah.
with the red hats or the little bolo hats.
The New York
One,
one,
yeah, and it came true.
That was
So-
that was when he was just running for governor or
No,
mayor.
he's only ran for president.
Yeah.
He's never done anything else.
Oh shit.
Rest in peace. He's depressed. President Rex awards military contracts to newly merged Simex Corporation. Come on, guys. And the other crazy thing too is if you look at the background, one of the things I learned about from reading Watchmen, you got to look at the background.
Oh yeah.
A lot of stuff is revealed in the background. These missing woman posters have been up throughout the entire city, and she's actually here. She's not missing. She just doesn't want to be found.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have the homeless. Tick, tick, tick. Wow.
So yeah, they,
Peter Kuper,
this
man.
is a good one.
Oh my
Absolutely.
God. If you guys please pick up the system.
Yes, yes.
It's so
Do what
good.
you do, please.
Because it's so
'Cause you
good,
can't-
man. Peter Kuper is just one of those guys that has to become a common name in comics and storytelling. Because not only this, but Sticks and Stones.
Ruins.
Yeah, I was gonna
Ruins.
say the Ruins.
Eisner Award winner. That thing was fantastic. He's just gotten better. I mean, he started, I think, with kind of like more mini comics that he was collecting, and it was kind of about his trips around the world. And you see that in his comics. Like, he brings this worldly experience. He brings a lot of himself and a lot of like just different cultures all into this blend that it's incredible to look at, and it teaches us a little bit something about ourselves. I
You know
think.
who taught me about Peter was Jose.
Yes,
on.
And
the
I thank
first
you.
the first introduction that I had to his work was actually he did a graphic novel adaptation of Metamorphosis from Franz Kafka.
Yes.
And I remember reading that, and I was just blown away by the artwork. And I was like, who the heck is this guy? And then we were walking through San Diego Comic-Con, I believe the first year that I finally got a chance to go and attend in 2013. And there he was. And I'm just like, whoa, you're the guy. And every year, with the exception of this year being the first year he wasn't actually there, we stop by his table, talk to him for a few minutes, pick up anything new that he has, and just keep that whole thing going. But do yourselves a favor, look him up, get his work, get into it, because it's fantastic and it's worth your time.
Definitely.
And you're not going to pick up a bad one.
You're
If it's
not.
got his name on it.
It's a good
Spy versus Spy. The Mad stuff.
Spy versus Spy.
Dude,
is
those
where
are so good.
Yep.
So much
Like,
fun.
yeah.
But anyway, we could go on.
Yeah,
right?
we can. And there you have it. DC Comics, Vertigo, The System, Peter Kuper. We're in the Comic Cave. We're out.